streamers, and you get a 30%. So, okay, so here's actually a really interesting breakdown. If you tip, so there's a way you can tip, and that's like separate from Twitch. That's outside of Twitch. They don't manage that. I'm sure they would take a huge cut if it was managed by Twitch, but it's not. If you tip, I get like nearly 100% of that revenue. If you give bits, I get about 70% of the money spending power that you put in. Like if you buy $10 worth of bits, it's gonna cost you like $13, I think. And I get all of the, like if you give me 10 bits, I get 10 cents. Like it's direct. But there's that. And then but then if you subscribe, I get half of the money that you put into subscribing, and the other half goes to Twitch for the incredible service that they provide. We don't get cool emotes when donating. It's true. It's true. That is exactly right. Which is why people subscribe, which is why Twitch is a cash cow. It's a cash loaded cow of a thing. Couldn't find my tip thingy. Oh no! There's a tip thingy down there. Please find the tip thingy. I'm just kidding. You don't have to tip. I don't expect anyone to tip, but I just think it's interesting. Like the whole thing is strange to me. Family streams. Partner, you get a lot of things. No, you don't. I don't agree with that at all. You don't get better revenue stuff. You get the check mark. There's a few little things you get with partner, but it's really not that incredible. And when you become an affiliate or a partner with Twitch, Twitch owns all of your content. Twitch can use your content for any purpose that it sees fit. Thanks for all the fish. I have gotten, actually my most recent run upload is the farthest I've gotten, like Act 4, like the mid boss in Act 4. Yes, Artemis attack does apply to the dash attack. So we're gonna try for a speedy Nemesis sword run. The question is whether I will even be able to survive. I'm terrible. I'm like really bad with a sword. PayPal does take a cut, but it's a small cut. It's a very, very small cut. So like the funny thing, so like actually Patreon is one of the best ways. If you just want to support someone, Patreon is like your dollar will go much farther if you use Patreon. Now some people have like feelings about Patreon. Like I know I've talked to some people who dislike Patreon. Grumpy Monk Online, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. But anyway, yeah. Why not stream on Facebook? So it's certainly something that I've thought about, and actually what I've thought about doing, and what Devin Nash thinks that everyone should do, especially if you are a smaller streamer. He argues that no one should be an affiliate. Actually, OnlyFans is doesn't charge very much either. Yeah, he talked about Facebook gaming. He talked about YouTube streaming. He talked about Twitch. He talked about Patreon. He talked about OnlyFans, and he talked about Pornhub. And he compared them all. And he actually said OnlyFans and Pornhub have some of the best percentages. Now, I am not recommending anyone go and create content for those websites. I'm just saying these were some of the things he talked about, and I thought it was fascinating. Okay, Nova, don't get all upset on me, all right? Just because I mentioned it doesn't mean that I condone it. Shirtless streams. But anyway, I just think it's so fascinating. I don't understand why Twitch is as popular as it is for creators. Like I don't like for piercing wave, I guess. for viewers, like they just go where the good streamers are, right? But like, why do creators covet Twitch so much? I don't get it. Like, I'm on Twitch just because my, people said I should go on Twitch. I actually, initially I was streaming on YouTube only. But at the time when I was streaming on Twitch, on YouTube, there was no way to, for like people to subscribe. But now there are ways for people to subscribe on YouTube. There's Mark, very nice. Can you stream on Patreon? No, but so Patreon is kind of like, it's just like a separate place where you can get like another place. Oh my gosh, Heartrend. What am I trying to say? It's just another place where people can go to support you. And like my Patreon is not the most active thing in the world, but like I was actually thinking like, maybe I'll just like stop doing the Patreon thing because I wasn't really investing very much time. But now I'm kind of like, maybe I should just plug Patreon and do a bunch of cool exclusive stuff for Patreon subs, right? Like there are some exclusive things, like there's voting, there's some voting on future single player game content. But I'm actually thinking about having like fun like hangout events. So like you can come and hang out with JP. By the way, this run is really popping. If you guys didn't notice, we have Heartrend and like in the mid shop in TARTARUS. We don't have double blade or whatever, but as far as everything else goes, like everything else is coming up Millhouse for us. So anyway, that's just some of my random thoughts after learning a little bit more about percentage. When you get Tuesday nights again? Nova, are you kidding me? I've been streaming on Tuesday nights for a long time. Oh, co-op night. Yeah, I've been doing Outer Wilds. I was like, what are you talking about? Do RPG content for Patreon? Those bigger chill games? Yeah. I've been trying to think about like what would be a cool. I don't know what to take here. I might roll and see if I get strong drank. Yeah, strong drank. I'm not sure because you can make content exclusive for Patreon and then people can just kind of do it. But like, or maybe what I'll do on Patreon is like, if I'm doing gameplay content, like it'll all end up on YouTube eventually, but you can get it a little early, right? Like you can get it, like, I don't know, a week early. What I don't know what's reasonable. I don't know what people would want, but something like that. Oh, the worst. The worst. 1 month early. Oof. A month is a long time, though. Like, it's an interesting idea, though, because like right now I'm doing a lot of side games. Like I've got a Master of Orion series going. I've got Outer Wilds going. I've got Skull now that I'm doing. I've got Hades. I was doing Noita for a while. I mean, good heavens. Chaos. I think Chaos is really good here, but I think Chaos does slow me down just a little bit. But if we can get our dash attack or our attack, vote for on other games in the future. Yeah, that I think so. We had that at a fairly low. Ooh. Which one's worse? Well, this one's more damage, so we'll just take that one. Don't try to do too many series at once. Yeah, exactly. Like right now, Master of Orion, I'm not really doing a whole lot with Master of Orion. Like it's coming out very slowly, I'll say. Partially just because yeah, I've been so busy. It's been hard to fit Master of Orion in. Although I have to admit, I do play a lot of I will say though, what am I trying to say? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Oh, I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone Battlegrounds and not recording it. It's just kind of like a mental health thing. But the thing is, like, playing Master of Orion is also a mental health. This is too slow. Doggone it. It's like every time I play with a sword, I get this, like, sense that I should be going so fast based on the boons that I found, and then I just feel like I'm going incredibly slow. And I die so much. Shameless plug. You play Gunfire Reborn, RoboQuest with Halion and Friends, both roguelite FPS. Yes, no, I've done some collaboration stuff. Like we've done Among Us stuff. We've done that a couple times. Halion and I have done obviously things with Hades a little bit. But no, you're right. Doing collaborations is the best thing, the absolute best thing I could do with my time. Like, if you know, for growth anyway. But I know that I need to do more with Patreon. That is something that I definitely know. Yeah, we'll do that. Anyway,
so much for Tartarus.
Jackbox. Yeah, we did Jackbox one time. Yeah, no more ways. Okay, well here's a gamble. How you could gamble? You could set up a gambling with. Am I gonna get a sub 10 on this run? I'm not gonna tell you how I would bet, but you could set that up as something. No, I really want to play more Gunfire Reborn. Once again, it's just like so many games, but collaboration streams, like playing Gunfire Reborn as a collaboration stream, is nothing but a money idea. It's just people really enjoy that stuff. Gamblong. Wow, we're at 3.3K already. People don't think I'm gonna do it, and that is you are not wrong. I don't think you're wrong. But we could have a really good asphodel. We could have a really good asphodel.
More slam dancers.
Oh my gosh. I am not spamming my dash attack like I should. Ooh. If I get sub 10. She is truly wonderful. Truly, truly. There are a lot of things that would not be great if I did Ambrosia Delight. Where's Palm Porridge? Palm Porridge not so great actually. So maybe Ambrosia Delight is the thing. Oh, come on. Come on. This is your retirement plan, Munchlax? No, he didn't fall. I thought he was going to fall, and then he shifted. And then he shifted spots. What a dummy. Okay, not too slow. I bet against sub 10s. We'll be happy either win or lose. Yeah, right. Fine. I don't know, man. I don't even know.
Lady Aphrodite.
Whatever.
To the next one.
Would be for the Megs. No, that's maybe that is a good prediction. I don't know. It's hard to say actually because there are some Megs that are pretty like that I already know how to do. So like, why would you vote against that if you've seen me do them before? I take so much abuse from Meg. I should just stop using Meg altogether as a way to show my displeasure, right? Streamers got to show our displeasure somehow, right?
I'll take it.
3% bonus damage. I think that's better. Maybe. Would have voted for sub 10? Really? Ah. That's an interesting idea.
Mood this time, Lenny.
Rib is greater than all companions. I mean, style-wise, absolutely. Style-wise, I absolutely agree with you. So I'm curious. Actually, can you do you can do a poll, right? Right, Nova? Or can you not do a poll while we're in the middle of a prediction? Because I'm curious, just of the people who are here, how many of you would follow me if say I went to, how about let's make it really simple. If I went to YouTube streaming exclusively instead of using Twitch at all, would you come over with me? Is that a prediction that you could make? Would you come and watch me as much as you do now? I mean, like, obviously, like, I'm not, you know, like, nobody can say what they'll do, you know, but would you? Because you can actually subscribe to me. You can subscribe to me on YouTube in the same way that you subscribe to me on Twitch. Like, you can become a YouTube channel member. And you can get emotes. Like, I actually have the exact same emotes on YouTube that I have on Twitch. If I were to stream on YouTube, you'd be able to use all those emotes. But you wouldn't be able to use... Well, you can't use... I mean... I'd create my own PogChamp. Because I don't know. I've been thinking about it. It's like doing things other than Twitch is probably in my best interest long term, right? Like, it's, you know, double edge. Ho ho. Yeah, I agree, YouTube, but YouTube is getting better. I think YouTube is actually getting a little bit better. But I agree that it's the way that YouTube has it set up right now is very difficult to find people streaming. Partially because you don't actually look for them, but in my opinion, you should have like a dedicated separate page where you can always check out someone's stream, right? Like, you'd always see it. I think that would be awesome. What's up?
I just coming to say hi.
YouTube streams don't feel right?
I just did what I swore I would never do. You know how, like, you hear your parents' annoying words come out of your mouth that, like, you just disagree with.
Oh,
as a
no.
child? Well, this is I haven't seen this area before.
Yeah, Elysium.
He's like cloudy. He's like cloudy pit. I pulled the whole, like, he was like, but my room's my property. And I was like, everything in this home is my property. It belongs to mommy and daddy because you're kids.
Until you pay rent.
And they're like, but it's my property and your bedroom's your property. And I was like, nope, it all belongs to parents because you're kids. And then I backtracked and was like, but your bedroom is your space, and as long as you keep it safe, not so messy that, like, firefighters can't get in, well, then you guys can have forts in the living room. Yeah.
Think of how many people come to this stream from YouTube. They could just stay on YouTube. No, exactly. Like my audience is already bigger on YouTube, and will always be bigger on YouTube. I think. I don't think Twitch is ever going to subvert that. So it's really just a matter of it's like using a slightly less good platform in order to.
There. Cool ID picture.
Yeah.
You were going.
Oh yeah.
You missed my joke. Entertaining.
Hey, Void
Brazil.
Matthias.
Cool.
Welcome.
We named our cat that we're hopefully getting tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do we name it? I named it. It's my cat.
You named it.
Hopefully it's gonna work.
Cloudbearing's
I
great.
named it Zelda Ravenclaw.
Zelda Ravenclaw.
Good cat
Yeah,
name, right?
we're getting
It's a black cat, so Raven, right? And Claw, because it's a cat. And, you know, I grew up in Trench.
But my jokes can't carry my.
You think that because Orlo broke open a candy cane, you guys get to eat it?
We're not going to reward that kind of behavior.
Yeah, it's fine, but this is the only candy for the day.
In the name of Hades.
Am I really not going to get a dash? Seriously, game? Can I get a dash, please? It's not a great dash. Ooh, Patty, nice. You could do like an hour on YouTube and on Twitch, and then fully on Twitch. So here's the crazy thing about Twitch. So I'm an affiliate on Twitch,
Thanks, sir.
and in the fine print of that contract, I didn't sign anything. Like I did all the paperwork and stuff, and I
Are we biting the hand?
hooked
that
it up.
feeds?
They're not watching. they are absolutely
No, I know.
not watching.
I know you're small.
But
It
like,
don't matter. But
unless they have like keywords. But like people have already talked about this. In the fine print, it technically says I'm not allowed to stream in other places. Or actually, what it says is I'm not allowed to stream in both places at once.
simultaneously.
But it's just kind of interesting. What?
The Twitch ninjas are everywhere.
That's right.
Hey, couch potatoes.
Do I have a YouTube Twitch stream archive channel? A YouTube Twitch stream archive? No, Luke. I just basically I cut up my Twitch streams and I put them on. YouTube.
There's an idea. Put one of the streams on a 2-minute delay. Probably still technically bad, but it's better.
Here's the real issue in my mind, or the difficulty is the interaction is tough if I just do one and not the other, or if I do one on a delay, or even if I do both.
It's better to have more people talking on one thing. Allow me to refresh your beverage. I would just like you to know, remind yourself of how few gamers have brought beverages by their partners.
Oh yeah, it's very few.
But I never brought you beverages while gaming before there was a little bit of money involved.
Yeah, this is not out of the kindness of your heart. This is
It's also
out of the
because I don't
kindness
want to
of
go
my
back
wallet.
to work. I want to continue staying.
Like the YouTube stream is to attract the YouTube audience to Twitch. Yeah, no, totally. That's definitely a strategy. It's also kind of a complicated strategy because how many people do you lose in that transition, right? We're like, okay, stream is going down. Come check me out on Twitch. Like, it is possible that I'll get more, but it's also possible that I'll have like okay, when I streamed when it was like a Hades release, I streamed on YouTube, and I got 200 people viewing me, and this was back when I had like just over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It was a Hades release and 200 people. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it didn't. That was kind of an anomaly. Like it didn't really happen that way again, and I'm not exactly sure why. Like I'm not sure why a bunch of people saw the stream that time, and it didn't happen other times. I'm gonna do this because I'm scared of dying.
Which tunnel? Let's see what's
Maybe do a YouTube stream and just advertise your Twitch and be like. But if the thing is like, the real question is, do I actually want to make a full transition from Twitch to something else, right? Like, do I want to just say, you know what, screw Twitch. I'm not interested in their bull honky. Yes, right. The release was a factor, no question. But I streamed later. You know, like at the next release, I also streamed and did not get 200 people, right? Like, so there's something to that. I don't even know, and I think some of it is just like, did I get put on someone, like a bunch of people's front page, you know? But right now, tiny vermin. But right now, like, it's really annoying to try to find someone's YouTube stream. Whereas like Twitch is nice and simple. It's like, this is your stream page. If you're streaming, it's right here. It's gonna be right here.
God's grant me strength.
Yes, I think they can fix that without too much difficulty. They could. Already got 120 hours clocked in Hades. Lots of messing around in the game. Still trying to beat EM4 Hades for the first time too. You don't mess around, but I'm slowly learning the patterns. I'll get there eventually. Nice, Zuloff. Welcome to the stream. Impassive Moon. Right. I mean, but I would say it's even harder to just to discover a Twitch streamer in today's day and age, like when there are literally like at any given moment tens of thousands of people streaming to less than 5 viewers. Like, do you think that among those 10,000 you could find a streamer that you liked as good or better than the streamers you currently watch? There's definitely someone out there, right? There's definitely someone out there that's a little bit more your style or whatever. You like the personality better. They're better at the game. Like, but it is so hard to get discovered just on Twitch. Like, you have to. The only reason why I have any audience at all on Twitch is because of YouTube, right?
Olympus, I accept this message.
So there's that. Oh, goodness. I don't even know, man.
It's no use.
Doesn't mean you need to learn to stream on YouTube, though. No, it doesn't. But Nova, like, I understand people really like Twitch. There's this strange loyalty to it, though, that I don't get. Hey, Zulaf, how's it going? Because Twitch is not a friendly place. It's not like they've done a whole bunch for content creators or for viewers. They haven't. They're just the biggest one, and so everyone thinks that they're the best. Like, it's very much not a thing. Like, Mixer was a mistake. Like, Mixer, I think, no one could say that Mixer, you know, was gonna do great things. Like, I mean, I guess a lot of people did, and it's probably had a very loyal following for a while, and I probably pissed off a Mixer fan, but like, they didn't do anything with it, right? Like, they made this thing. They spent a bunch of money to get Ninja and that other guy who's really good at first-person shooter games, and then they didn't really do much more to invest in it. I just think, add that to the list of quotes. Mixer was a mistake. Do they have more technical issues? Right? Like, so I think people often, like, they point to Mixer as like, hey, Mixer is why you should stick with Twitch. Twitch is better because look at what happened to Mixer. But I think that's silly. I think Facebook gaming could be incredible. Like, I think that Facebook gaming is probably where people should go. Devin Nash thinks that we should all just stream on everywhere at once. Like, you should just try to, you know, multi-broadcast your stream to as many sites as possible just to get as many people as possible. And while I do see how that's like a thing, and a lot of people do that, like, there's a lot of really successful streamers who do that. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of work, and it seems like the biggest part to me, like, Twitch or streaming in general, I do it mostly for the interaction. I don't really do it for any other real reason. So like, if I'm streaming to so many platforms, like I don't go to, so yeah, I don't stream to be discovered. I stream to interact with folks. So I'm not looking for more discoverability as I'm streaming. I kind of just, I feel like I'm already kind of syndicating my content when I take my Twitch streams and I upload them on YouTube, right?
Why not?
I don't know. It's food for thought, right? Like I'm not making any plans or saying I'm leaving or anything like that. I just feel none of those really great. Needs competition to make them improve. I think that they actually have good competition. They've got lots of competition that, but I don't think it's the viewers. I don't think it's not your responsibility. It's the Twitch streamer's responsibility to wake up to how badly they're being treated by Twitch, right? And I know that there's some, like, I'm sure, like Carnage, for instance, huge streamer on Twitch, and Ninja, right? They have contracts with Twitch beyond the partner contract, right? They probably negotiate, like, I'm not doing this 50-50 garbage. I'll go somewhere else and people will follow me, doggone it. Like, so they probably negotiated for a much better split. And Twitch is like, absolutely, please stay. I don't want you to leave. They have partner bias, but like, there are so many partners that they don't care about. There are so many partners. I guarantee you they do not spend any time helping them. They don't give them any better deals. They just because people want to be partner so badly. They think Twitch is such a great place to be partner. Interest, profit, and social climate. This doesn't jive with my understanding of science. But Luke, that all that stuff is super, super basic. It is not a big deal. Like that can be that I could go to. There are ways to integrate that, and I think that they will integrate that stuff. That's not hard. I promise you it's not hard. 5 million followers, we can do that. Yeah, once we're at 5 mil. That's my benchmark for when I can move. How do you still enjoy Hades? I'm a little bored after 20 escapes. Well, Jaden Pro, the thing that got me especially excited to keep playing Hades were challenge runs. So, and not necessarily like, speed runs or high heat, but like trying to get a specific duo boon. Like I want to see what this duo boon is. I want to see how good this duo boon is. And so like I would like that kind of what kept me going when I learned how to do that stuff, and it's not all random. If I were to do a bunch of random runs, I would get bored too. But since there's ways to like manipulate things, it's kind of fun to do it more. That's why I still enjoy it. Well, insert name here. They do. I'm sure. Like Carnage and Ninja, they are not just getting what everyone else gets. There's no way that they would keep. I don't know. I'm fairly confident of that. Like people negotiate. Like it's I don't know. But like the thing that someone was describing, like how like Facebook gaming and you, like I don't love Facebook as a company. Like it's not like I don't use Facebook much anymore, mostly because it's so politically charged, I feel. On Facebook, it's politically charged other places too, but I probably wouldn't stream there. One of the reasons why I don't actually stream on YouTube is because I don't want to put all my fish in one, or my eggs, my fish. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. But at the same time, just like if I were to pick something, like YouTube's not going away. Whereas Twitch, I feel like Twitch could very easily be gone in the next 5 years if they don't improve what they're doing. Like other companies are going to make competition that is way better. Cronverge, yeah, I have Facebook, but like I use Facebook almost primarily. Like I was doing a guitar lesson business for a while, and that was literally the only thing I was going on to Facebook was to see if anyone had had like messaged me to set up lessons or whatever. Imagine if Twitter, Twitter would be great. I love Twitter. DMCA will kill everything. It could. I mean, I don't think DMCA will kill everything. I think DMCA will be a problem for a lot of people. And Twitch, well, yeah. There are some theories that Amazon is like just trying to squeeze as much money out of Twitch as it can before it lets it go to pasture. But Twitter, I feel like Twitter is a little bit more, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I can't say. I just like Twitter better than Facebook. Because I feel like you can actually interact with more people. Like, Facebook is not good for